Mercedes is fighting his way to the electric market with over 21,900 battery electric cars being sold in the first quarter of 2021. The first one is the Mercedes-Benz EQC, followed by the latest Mercedes EQS SUV is finally here. Join us as we explore Mercedes' journey back to relevant luxury electric vehicles with the EQS. If any typical automaker should make a smooth transition into luxury electric cars, it was Mercedes-Benz. The Mixed, which appeared in 1906, was the company's first true hybrid vehicle, a series hybrid. The Mixed incorporated a gasoline engine and a dynamo to generate electricity for two rear-wheel hub motors. The engine developed 30 to 55 horsepower, generating enough energy to drive the vehicle on electric power alone. Fast forward to 2021, when everything about electric cars started making sense. Mercedes sold over 67,800 plug-in electric passenger cars, which is 37% more than in first quarter of 2021. For generations, Mercedes has been breaking new ground to help preserve the earth for future generations. The company introduced the first 100% CFC-free car and the first low-emissions SUV. They have won lots of awards because of this. Mercedes-Benz has become the latest automaker to announce plans to effectively abandon sales of gas and diesel-powered new vehicles by 2024 worldwide. On the other hand, Mercedes decided to focus more on plug-in hybrid electric vehicles and battery electric vehicles, to account for 50% of its global volume by 2025, double the target it originally announced 3 years ago. Now that the EQS SUV is finally here, is it enough to attract buyers? The SUV will be available when competition for 7 seats electric vehicles is less crowded. New entrants like Tesla Model Y already claim space for itself in the 3 rows of seats EVs. Know how less crowded the market is with huge demand. Mercedes has come out with a stylish luxury SUV. The new EQS SUV is the third model in light of the organization's new modular architecture platform for its premium and luxury electric vehicles. The new platform is designed to be flexible and adaptable, able to accommodate a wide range of vehicles at the low end of the portfolio with its electric-first design. The new EQS is first SUV built on Mercedes' modular electric vehicle platform, which additionally supports the EQ and EQS sedans, and it's expected to go on sale sometime later this year. The new EQS SUV will go facing any semblance of the Audi e-tron and BMW iX, including popular Tesla Model Y. Outside, the EQS has retained most of the look of the concept car. The new Mercedes EQS SUV looks, obviously, like a siphoned-up EQS sedan. It has a comparative blanked-off grille, close indistinguishable guards and similarly extravagant-looking headlights, though for certain new 3-sided running lights. At the back, you'll see the EQS SUV has a comparable full-width brake light plan to the sedan version, yet you'll in a split-second spot its more upstanding windscreen and rooftop-mounted spoiler. Inside, the EQS SUV includes the kind of rich materials and cutting-edge gear that characterize advanced Mercedes-Benz models. Its rundown of standard inside highlights incorporates selectable encompassing lighting, warmed and ventilated front seats, cowhide upholstery, an all-encompassing sunroof, and remote charging. The dashboard feature the same dual-screen setup as standard, which also comes in the new S-Class. And you can pay extra to get Mercedes' huge hyperscreen instead, which is discretionary. The put-togetherness of the EQS we rode in was extremely great, despite the fact that it was a pre-creation model, not at all like the sedan version. The EQS SUV accompanies electrically flexible rearward sitting arrangements that can slide forward by up to 130 mm, but for what reason? This helps provide easy access into the second-row seats and the third-row seats from the outside. The EQS Lodge is likewise overflowing with valuable extra rooms, including an enormous container underneath the drifting mid-control area. The EQS comes standard with 2 columns of seats that oblige 5 travelers. However, a third line is discretionary and adds seating for 2 additional individuals. Trim levels and performance. The EQS SUV is available in two models, the EQS 450 Plus model and the EQS 580 model. The Mercedes EQS 450 Plus model highlights a 335 horsepower electric engine that controls the back tires, while the EQS 580 model produces 536 horsepower and 633 pound-feet of force between its front and back-mounted electric engines, which give all-wheel drive. The EQS SUV comes standard with a customizable air suspension and a back pivot guiding framework that makes it shockingly deft. Not at all like the EQS sedan, the SUV includes an off-road drive mode that raises the suspension and changes the powertrain's way of behaving during off-road. Battery range and charging. In spite of the fact that Mercedes hasn't affirmed range gauges for the EQS SUV, it utilizes the equivalent 107.8 kWh battery pack as the EQS, which is EPA evaluated at somewhere in the range of 340 miles and 350 miles of driving range on a single charge. Because of the SUV being less streamlined and possibly heavier, we anticipate that its access to reach should be marginally lower than the sedan version. The EQS SUV can charge at paces to 200 kilowatts, which Mercedes says will take the battery from 10 to 80% under 35 minutes when connected with a viable DC quick charger. Price tags. The EQS SUV is expected to arrive in US late 2022. Mercedes hasn't revealed how much it will cost, but we expect the price of the base model EQS 450 Plus to start around $110,000, and go up to $130,000 for the EQS 580 model. That's all we have for today. If you enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe by clicking on the big red subscribe button below this video. Don't forget to come for more contents. Till next time.